Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm your host, MugiwaraJM. Christine's not here, I'm not sure why. Probably tired. I'll let her rest if she's unless she just forgot. When we last left off, I did a lot of prep work for the mission ahead. I even did two of Moore's follower rank thingies before I started. So let's see. Have a debate with Rudolph on the Merchant's Bazaar.
All right then.
Let's go.
Because I already did Moore's two follower ranks.
All right then. Blast this heat.
Hey, mister.
Now what am I to do? How do I wind up here? Listen all to your next king!
I will be king and create a military state for the Rusant, by Rusant.
I see.
So they're basing that's what they're basing their campaigns on. Why don't you debate that candidate? If you can lower that candidate's support, you might be able to win Luis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. Are you not that elder who turned into the Sanctuaris? Just what I expect of a lesser tribe. A frontal siege was beyond you, so instead you opt for the uncouth tactics of a rear assault. Ha 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 ha! Your juvenile tricks have no effect with someone as experienced as I. I will eliminate you here and now.
Listen all to your next king!
My good people, the dream of a united kingdom has failed. When I am king, our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Rusant. What has the Kinetic Kingdom actually done for you? Forcing tribes together has only spurred further deep skirmishes and tension. Furthermore, the throne and other key positions have been strangled by the Clamar's nepotism. The time for the Rusant to reclaim their pride and independence is at hand. Here, here! The Rusant embodies strength! The Rusant embody the very best! The land of the Rusant? Surely, he jests. Where does he leave the rest of us? Sounds like Rudolph's playing the fanatics of the Rusant. How should I appeal to them? The tribes must stand together.
Here's what I would do.
We can't let tribal differences define us. I envision a world where everyone stands as one.
How dare you!
What? Nothing by idealistic platitudes. You're too young to lead if you can't see that. He's right. How the hell can they make it so everyone helps each other, whatever the hell that's about? People are free to dream as they please, but I find the boy's dreams more appealing than Rudolph's.
Rude human trash!
Impossible! I refuse to be humbled by an inferior tribe. Okay, racist.
I knew it.
That was a great debate. You ran circles around that guy. Your idea struck a chord with the people. They wanted to give you something to show their support. Here's $5,000.
Now then.
I'm now urbane.
Eloquence.
All my stats are at 3 now.
Why, that's...
After listening to the concerns of people, I return to where everyone else is waiting. 26. Back to Brawlhaven Tavern. Oh, I was supposed to...
What now?
Uh-oh. I was actually supposed to hang out with Stroll. And do the debate tonight.
I'm sorry.
Good thing I saved right before I started.
Hey,
What's your plan for today? I get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off some steam, hmm? Merchant that Stroll's father entrusted with his inheritance mentioned he wanted to talk to us. Perhaps we could talk to him with Stroll.
what do you think?
Found the man holding it for you.
Huh?
Have you? You must take me to him so we can talk. It's nice to finally meet you. Well, we have met, but you are just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital? I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I am pleased to finally put it back in your rightful hands.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you will do with it?
That is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father used his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I would put these funds to the needs of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. You are truly a straw lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You would then offer this land to help your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order. If it's negotiations you are concerned with, that is where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard the name of Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He is well versed in such matters. Lord Hydron? Sorry, but did you say Lord Hydron? Ah, so you do know him. Well, I can appreciate why you'd recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you'd need to realize your ideals.
My ideals.
You say.
Yes.
I apologize, I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in these negotiations. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I hear my mother and father say often. They practically bludgeon me with it. That's wise words to live by. Or, why don't I ask what it means?
That's...
What does it mean? It means if you believe in your cause enough to see it done, you will find a way. Something like that, anyway. If I can procure new land, all those people can return to some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace before the human attacked.
Just...
And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin, and I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. Our hope lies with you, Captain. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and newfound resolve.
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry them too. Thank you.
I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him.
You're a lifesaver.
All right.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind my asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search? He was a man of virtue.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm glad people still remember him so fondly.
Huh.
Makes me happy to hear it. More so than I imagined. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he would do. Return to the others of Stroll, who is still deep in thought. Now, I go debate.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Blast this heat.
Proper races. Now what am I to do? Listen all! To your neck!
Works for me.
Now then.
Eloquence. Why, that...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
We're in quite the predicament.
Boy, that.
Well met, eh?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I'll hang out with Barden.
So that's what it's come to. What?
It's you! How ferrying your travels for you to be in Maltira of all places. But I shouldn't pry. I'm sure you've got some urgent business or another, and I shan't make you tardy for it. Have you a moment? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you for being so kind. Myself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it.
The truth is,
I wanted to consult with you on all this blether about picking a new ruler of the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything, but still, it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town.
so
For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It may seem like the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government. Which is all well and good, but there's the rub. I think the fellow best suited for the position is the one clergyman. He's a fine man and he likes the idea. But darn it all, now everyone's clamoring for me to be the governor. Well, you're popular.
Well,
You're just that popular, Barden.
nay,
And I'm pleased to hear it, but it's just because I'm the captain of the guard.
still though.
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. It's a dretch. I'm no hero. It was all thanks to the lot of you. But I could say that all day and they'd still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know that there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler.
Got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them? Everything's a challenge.
hey,
wait, what?
Is it always? I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
For myself,
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the world peace, the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me.
don't worry your head.
I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town like you.
I'll do.
Barden, you finally decide what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey up!
We'll rest easy with you in charge. Those sandworms have been a right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
Too true. A sandworm attack would devastate Maltira. I'll work up some countermeasures. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
Well,
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will you? They hated it when you chased around during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming about something awful. They still cry from the memory of it.
whoa.
But that's how you play Hunter and Prey. If they screamed, it was just proof we were playing it right. But anyways, I swear to you, I'm determined to protect this town.
My thanks.
Thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. Why is everybody so sad when I don't talk to him?
all right then.
go. Young man. Save it.
Blast this heat. Now what am I to do? In such an exquisite world.
I dream is a beautiful country led by a beautiful king.
See.
So that's why they're basing their campaigns on. Why don't you debate the candidate? Like, if you throw other candidates support, you might be able to win Luis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. If it goes well, you might get some donations. Want to try it?
It's you.
You're that elder who offered up the sanctress on a platter. A bloody end to a holy woman. A classic. I heard you've been parading around trying to be a people pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so you can see the road through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just imagine it.
Everyone, listen not to empty words or ideas, but what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is this world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest of soldiers and politicians bow in the presence of true beauty. So shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on the throne?
In such an exquisite world.
Once I am king, I will expel all that is unattractive and repugnant. I will recreate a radiant nation of only beautiful things. Oh, I love you, Lord Maya. Beauty's justice. What's this bloody narcissist on about? Beauty's deeper than our skin, man.
No.
You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there is true beauty with all people. You dare question my understanding of beauty, though I must admit I saw something in you despite your utterly mundane aesthetics. Is it just me or is Milo less handsome when he panics? I get what he's talking about. The hero kings don't become legends because of their looks. It appears this crowd lacks the sophistication needed to appreciate my style. Haha, get fucked, idiot.
I knew it. Works for me.
All right.
Time marches
Oh,
on,
I didn't go up. I
and
was like
the
expecting
age
like
of
a
the new king draws
shoe to
near.
drop. I want to talk with Mister. I miss him.
Boy, there. All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Grand, isn't it? Grand, isn't it? You don't see this.
Good job.
Probably outside behind the inn.
Lovely.
There you are.
Mister.
They are here. He gave the city ruins drawing to Maria. This picture seems kind of sad. Does no one live here in this town anymore? I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Give her another one. The Peregrine Falls drawing. Wow, what a huge river. And that thing is a waterfall, isn't it? I've never seen one of them before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them?
Thank you.
I'm gonna ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. But look at the picture, I'll stop feeling lonely because I think of you and your journey. And you come back and look at them too, right?
By the way,
I have something to tell you, mister. I talked to Miss Fabienne, I want to talk to Papa too. And I wanted to ask you something too. Actually, never mind, it's nothing. Tell me what's in your mind. I want to go to the cathedral. Miss Fabienne, she said that Papa was always watching over people. So I thought if Papa was watching over me too, then maybe I could talk to him if I went there. Why not?
yeah.
Okay. wonder if Papa heard me. What did you ask him?
Hold on.
I told him that I'm sorry.
By
I
the
thought
way,
Papa had abandoned me, but I was wrong, so I told him I was sorry. Miss Fabienne said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about a whole lot of things.
So,
I told her about Papa and how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me. I was just wrong that whole time. Your Papa must be happy.
yeah.
Yep. Mister,
I...
Papa's job. Do you think I could do it too? Miss Fabienne told me his job was to make sure everyone's okay. I love when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'd give me a really big hug, and that always made me feel better.
That's why...
So I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too.
Oh,
But I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it then? You can do other things.
In that case.
huh?
That's really all I have to do.
Okay.
Then I'll do it. First, I'm gonna make sure that Miss Fabienne is okay.
Oh,
I wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabienne wants? She says she doesn't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking of flowers and some snacks and a new sign. She always says the sign got beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that'll make her happy?
wow.
Alright, I'll do just that. I'll make a new sign. This one will have Papa, Miss Fabienne, and me and you all smiling together. It's the whole family.
Yeah.
You'll be on the tube, mister, because this is my home. You know, we'll always be family, okay? Because, mister, you're one of my treasures, too.
I'm okay.
Do you know how to make a sign, mister? Don't forget, it also has to have pretty pictures on it, too. I know an artist.
If so.
Let's ask Nurse. He's quite good at drawing.
Huh?
Is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey?
Yeah.
I want to come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Nurse.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, come back soon, mister. I can't wait. I walked Maria home before returning to the group.
All right then.
Oh, debate time again.
Let's go. Young man.
Corporations. Blast this heat.
Isn't this grand?
Now what to do?
I can do something for everyone.
Improving everyone's life is my top priority. Corruption, injustice, I'll never stand for
I
those.
see.
So that's why they're basing their campaigns on. Not important enough to get a portrait, I guess.
You're...
Nah, yeah, he didn't get one. You're the one that offered up that Sanctorus. He may have briefly had the spotlight, but a child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate, is it? Of course, of course. I welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas. They had to know what the fuck they were writing when they said that. God damn it.
do something for everyone.
My top priority is to ensure the livelihood of all of this country's citizenry. Whatever you desire, I shall make everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old port maintained, that's no problem at all. Protecting the minority tribes from prejudice, of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. You know, I was going to say he was the Dave Rubin of Metaphor ReFantazio, but after that comment, no, he's not. Naturally, the Kalmar have worked hard to establish themselves, and I was sure they would continue to enjoy key positions within my kingdom. Wow, this Jin guy seems to have thought of everything. Can't put my finger on why, but there's something dodgy about him. Maybe that marketplace of ideas comment? We should help anyone.
I will help anyone.
Everyone is deserving of our help, regardless of tribe. What? How are we supposed to do that? You're nothing but a sham. You're pretty sure they're saying the exact same thing in different ways. He's rather wet behind the ears. It makes me want to support him. Even if anyone's a swindler here, it's Jin. Damned brat. At this rate, my whole life is on the chopping block.
I knew it! Works for me.
All right.
Oh, it hasn't
Time
moved.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What should we do?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I'm out of ideas.
We appreciate your help putting an end to the abductions. The guard will handle the rest. A lot happened here. We're keeping it on lockdown for the good of the townsfolk. Don't want anyone getting too curious. Brutal thing would happen here, but I appreciate what you have done, and that's more than I can say. Here, have this. It's a token of my thanks. The Matter Break Hammer.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Ah, this man here is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me, I see. I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I've just finished my rounds of the town, actually. If you'd have come, could you... If you have time to spare, can we talk?
Thank you.
Thanks. I've got so much to tell you, which is only natural when there's so many bothers about the place.
My apologies.
Ah, make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Ah, right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see. That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again. Yeah, I support you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then,
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We're to straighten this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry now. Didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? I have some real eats whipped up for you. We must feed your belly and celebrate the newly secure town.
Don't worry your head.
Thanks to you, all the Weans are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bunny voices of theirs.
That's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those Weans and all this town's people. Job suits you.
See.
Huh. You could be right about that one.
It was so long
And
ago.
you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. It was back when the monsters were tearing up Martyria from top to bottom. The town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. Mission was a long one. What was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake, so I stayed when I finally came home. No one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many Weans started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I'd lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wish I could be the one to disappear instead of them. You can protect them now.
Oh no.
Aye.
You're right. Moping about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the Weans live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know, seeing as you're aiming for the throne. We both strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Barton when he shows such sincere trust in me. I explained to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
What? First the scheme with Heismay, thou this? You play a long game, the lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it. You've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
That's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future as you do. I could feel Barton's resolve as governor and his deep faith in me.
He. Now. A new power.
I shall lay down my very life for the town.
I can now study the general. But I'll tell you, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. I think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you work so hard to save.
That's that.
It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. I hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Damn that Barden. It's disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody Rusant, fit for guarding the town and naught else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader, yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barden.
Aye.
But I have a plan to deal with it. Let's discuss the details inside. Uh-oh. Back to the Barrelhaven Tavern.
All right then.
You have a debate with Glodell.
Let's go. Young man. Save it. Isn't this rad?
Now what am I to do?
Choose me!
The world I want is a complete and utter meritocracy. The elites aren't strong, the strong are the elite.
I see.
What business do you have with me?
What's this? Come to tear me down a peg, have you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept the challenge. I'd prefer to strike with more direct methods, but I'll spare you for Count Luis's sake. You realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Your little help anyone needs stick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone is falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold.
Choose me!
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rigged society into a true meritocracy. We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world, or are we lions who will devour it? As king, I'll appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality. He's certainly abrasive, but he makes a good point. Haven't we all heard this before, though? You only parrot Luis.
Hang on.
Your words are mere echoes of Luis. Do you have any original ideas? My words? You don't understand. Count Luis and I have simply come to the same conclusions. If that's the case, I'd honestly rather support Lord Luis. Right, I had the same feeling as him. That wasn't just me.
Damn it!
Of course these fools would understand.
I knew it.
That was an amazing debate. Glodell was seething. A lot of the people, you appreciated what you said. Jesus Christ, what a pathetic bitch.
Works for me.
All right.
Oh, what? I thought that would bring me up a little.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let's go.
All right then. Let's head there right away. Right. All right then.
Let's go.
All right, it's infiltration time.
What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. A new power to wield.
Man, Heisme. Hold on. Where do you heat up from?
I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
To greater heights. I've acquired a new power.
All right.
And Heisme is gonna stay on the. Oh, he's gonna be on the gunner.
All right then. All right then. Let's head there right away.
Young man.
Hey. I see.
Sing.
Hey. I see.
Say there.
All right
Oh.
then. Let's go.
Just go to the Worship Harbor, I guess. Well, first, let me check my items.
What now? All right then. Let's go.
Young man. Thank you kindly.
The goods are cheap.
All right then. Let's go.
This is on sale.
Good.
This is on sale.
Now then. All right then. Let's head there right away. What now?
Got it?
Gotta secure a route to Luis's private quarters. That's the only way we're gonna get our hands on the curse formula.
What do you think?
Should we sneak from Luis's gauntlet runner? Yes.
Then
Let's proceed carefully. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
So,
Alright, you know the plan. The formula is deep within the stronghold, and we've got to get it to it somehow. Our lives are forfeit the moment they discover our true intentions. We'd be wise to gather information from other
Let's
soldiers.
go.
Crew's quarters are just down this way in the Ray. Let's make our way there.
All right. Hey, you.
Oi!
this place. No go, I guess.
They won't open a key. Let's look elsewhere.
how much you need?
Don't even think about going to the back room. It's off limits to bottom rung grunts like us. Sneaking in? Ha! That's a good one. Come off it, mate. Those guards aren't letting you
How much
through.
need? Really now?
I heard about you lot. You're the new recruits. To be one of us, you're gonna put your life on the line for Lord Luis. You think it's so much as thing as double-crossing us? Well, it'll be the last thought you have.
Oh, that's just great.
See the way those Magnus brothers zipped up the ladder? We'd love to do the same, but I gotta tell you, I'm sick of all this damn grunt work. Soon enough, though, we'll do something worthy of the sergeant's attention. Then we'll get to work in the cushy areas further down inside.
What the hell?
You the rookie? Hate to be the one to break it to you, but ain't no one here's gonna take it easy on you just because you're a kid. You seize your role, then perform it with your own two hands. That's how Lord Luis does things.
This might come in handy. Maybe.
What now?
Leave it to me. Oi!
Alt, where do you think you're going? You lot of the new recruits I've been hearing about, aren't you? Rank and file in a lot of the restricted areas. Don't make me repeat that.
Oh no.
Really? Why are they restricted? Because that's the rule, that's why. It's for ranking officers only, like Sergeant Xanth. He's got no business going back to his quarters. So if you're all caught up, get your arse back to your post. Come back if you manage to make a name for yourself around here.
What the?
Sergeant Xanth, isn't he that hulking brute that got in our faces earlier? So he's one in charge of the crew quarters area. It would be a fool's errand to try and convince these obstinate guards to let us pass. Perhaps our fists would make a more compelling argument.
Don't!
No, if you make a scene here, then we'll get found out instantly. We have to think of another way. How might we stay out of the guards' sight? I said if they ever leave their post, perhaps this woman could slip in. Maybe the soldiers around here know something. Let's ask around.
Then...
Hey,
Alright, how's about you and me have a drink tonight? We don't have to get any real breaks, so nothing gets he's getting hammered to hell and back, you know? Couldn't invite her to invite the 2 door guards as long as well. Heard one say they brought in some of the good stuff in today. I saw the guards giving you a hard time, you know. They aren't all that bad as it goes. Just get a little drink in them and they'll warm you right up to you. Guards chased you off? Of course they did. They're not gonna take a kid like you seriously. Look, he's gonna make a name for himself, you know? Give the rest of us a reason to remember your face.
oh, come on.
Oh, you really wanted the back room no matter what, eh? Curious lot, ain't you? If you really wanted that badly, I'd wager you could sneak in when the guards aren't in around. Assuming such a thing is possible, mind you.
What should we do?
So what's our next course of action? It would seem that there are indeed some cracks within their vigilance. I've got an idea. Just watch. An idea? What are you planning, Stroll?
Oi!
You again? I'm only going to say this once more. You're not allowed back there.
No.
Sir, I wouldn't dream of going back there. You must understand, I only came back to talk to you. To learn from our esteemed senior crewmate. Huh? You want to do what now? Well, you do seem like a stand-up chap.
That reminds me.
I've heard you've got quite the discerning palate. Think I might join you for a drink or two? I could learn a lot from someone of your pedigree. Ho ho! Why didn't you tell me you were a mere fellow connoisseur? My shift's not quite up yet, but oh, what the hell? One drink couldn't hurt.
Yes.
Whoa!
Oh, Stroll actually did it. The nobles really do know how to smoosh.
All right.
We can seize this opening. Go now. Hold a moment. They stand out if we move as a group. And we know precious little about what's beyond that door. I believe this calls a reconnaissance. One of us ought to go ahead as a scout. Once they are assured the area is clear of prying eyes, then they call for the rest to follow. Agreed? 'Tis a sound plan. Though it raises the question, who will we send out?
What do you think?
Well, Captain? That's reassuring. I have full confidence in your abilities. I agree with Heismay. You will undoubtedly succeed. I hate to burden you with further responsibilities, but you are the best suited for the task.
Right? We're off.
Stroll's still distracting the sentry. Go now while we have the chance.
All right.
I hope you realize this is the tough part. That room up there is Sergeant Zance, and he's in charge of this area.
What should we do?
Looks like there's a decent amount of guards around. Now should be a secure route without getting noticed. Knock out the
All
guards.
good.
Nice and clean, I like the sound of it. It's a little mean, but they don't leave us much choice. Once you knock out all the guards, your infiltration route will be secure. You can safely get everyone in here. You need to get closer to the guards without them noticing you. Then ambush them from behind and knock them out. I'll help you out with my face sight too. If we work together, we'll get this done in no time. There are guardsmen patrolling the inside of Charadrius. If you enter their field of vision, you will be captured. Without being seen, approach the enemy from behind and catch them off guard by pressing X to stun them. You can also use L2 for face sight for wider view. Now, with the aid of face sight, stun all enemies to secure the infiltration route for your
Give it a
allies.
shot. Watch out. Okay.
Should be good here.
Look at you. I don't like this. Watch out. I don't like this. Watch out!
you remember what the informant told us about Xanth? He's described as a huge man clad in armor. He must be the guy who hassled us earlier, right? We should avoid trying to overpower a guy like that. The informant mentioned that different strategies like using poison or burns might be more effective. If we follow the intel we got, we should be able to handle Xanth. Let's take care of him before we get found out and this whole plan goes belly
Ready?
up.
Right.
What now?
Ready? Yep.
Gotcha, let's do this. Now what the blazes do you think you're doing? I don't recall clearing the rank and file that set foot in here. Wait, I recognize you. You're the little runts from before. Well, it's no wonder you haven't gotten any manners. You're just bought yourselves 10,000 push-ups.
No.
Oh, no, sir. We're here on business. Yes, very official business.
What's the meaning of
Business, he says. Spit it out, then. I'd love to know what business a bunch of wet behind-the-ears recruits have with Sergeant Xanth. We wish to borrow a key from you. You do possess a key that grants access to the area beyond this one, right?
come again?
Oh, I'd expect a story better than that. You think I'm stupid enough to just hand my key over? We beg your leniency, sir. As we are new to Luis's service, we wish to familiarize ourselves with this runner in hopes of better performing our duties. Well, if you were half as clever as you are bold, you know power is everything around here. And I've got no mind to entertain requests from such boot scrappers. You want in that door? You'd better have the guts to back it up. Get this through your thick skulls. Weaklings have no business in Luis's army. So, to put it another way, if we show you how powerful we are, you'll lend us the key?
This.
Are you daft? You must be if you're challenging the mighty Sergeant Xanth. Damn right we are. Pfft, bold and stupid. You don't seem to value your lives as much, do you? No matter. I'll beat some sense into you.
You there?
It's clear you ain't gonna learn nothing unless it hurts. So I'm gonna straighten you out like a smithy on a sword by clanging your heads together.
Right.
How fortuitous for us then. We're our own business to attend to after all. We shan't be defeated here.
Let's do it.
We need to take him down before the guards outside wake up or we're dead meat. Let's wreck him.
Draw and
I'm gonna tan your hides, greenhorns. You'll think twice before disobeying me again.
We're in deep trouble if we let him call his allies. Strike fast and take him out before he can do anything.
Now, show me what you can do. On guard.
Crush Xanth in 3 turns or less. Oh boy.
It's okay. We can do this. Fire!
A noble's duty is to protect their people. Are you prepared? No. Let's get on with it. Forward! The power of lightning! Just a scratch.
Now hit him where
Prepare yourself! Ugh. Prepare yourself!
Let us fight as one.
Fall!
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Falkenberg got them right in their
You
weak spot.
need to do better than that. No, falling back! Face me! Fall! Formidable indeed.
Wizard!
Maybe not.
I won't hold back!
Is there enough?
Charging in! Falling back! Ready for impact!
Let's do this! Please allow me! Not bad! such strength?
Beaten by half-witted little shites. Ah, what in the hell was that magic? Powers like that with no igniter? Doesn't make any damn sense. I consider our strength amply demonstrated. Now then, the key.
What?
No, I refuse. You're mad. You think I'm handing it over? You know, I wonder what Lord Luis would have to say about you losing to half-wit little shites. Doesn't seem very becoming of an officer of your station, does it? Wait, I get it, all right? I'll lend you the key. Just keep your bloody mouth shut. All right? You are not to breathe a word of this to Lord Luis or to any of the other soldiers. I'm sorry, are you still barking orders? Did you forget we just wiped the floor with you? Whatever. Come on, let's use this to get to the crew quarters.
All right.
Nice.
Got the key, now we can get to the next area. Let's hurry.
All right.
You got the authorization. We get to more places now.
Pushing forward.
Here.
All right.
Let's go.
Path diverges.
Got a sec?
Looks like a split in the starboard corridor and port corridor. Either one will take us further in. There's a different area altogether beyond this corridor, so we'll need to find another key if we're going to keep moving. Whether we choose port or starboard, we shall need to obtain a key from whoever is designated overseer of that area.
Truth is,
And about that, I know their names. Those guards told me everything I wanted to know a few drinks in. First is Sabia, the maintenance chief, down in the starboard corridor. He's a stubborn bastard with no sense of humor to speak of, but he's a first-rate engineer.
Isn't that?
We heard about Sabia from the informant, remember? They said his specialty is that magic that repels attacks. While he can't repel magic, it won't work too well against him either. We were advised to figure out some way to nullify his barrier. You have a pretty good chance at beating Sabia if we take the device into consideration. If you feel we're prepared enough, let's take him on. Down the port corridor is Master Sergeant Gleckholm. There are whispers that he's gone mad. Best expect that he'll put up a fight.
Let's see.
We heard that Gleckham was the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. Right, the informant said that Gleckham was susceptible to being provoked. If someone can draw his attention, that could help turn the battle in our favor. He's going to be tough, but we can pull through if we keep the informant's advice in mind. If you're ready, we could try taking him on. Regardless, going through here to close the distance to Lisa's quarters. Let's just be careful with how we approach this. The captain and I will go first, like we always do. First, we should focus on taking out the guards. A moment, please. I cannot continue to burden you with both this task each and every time. What if I perform reconnaissance on the starboard corridor myself? If we're delegating tasks, then I would not miss the opportunity to be of use to that either. Leave scouting the port corridor to me.
Really?
That's great. I feel a lot better knowing you two would be out there. I'll stay put and keep an eye on our rear. Let me know as soon as you cleared the way. Alright, sounds like a plan. Stay on your toes, everyone. Alright, that just leaves us. We can go either corridor, so it's your call.
What do you think?
Captain!
Guide says recommends port, so I'm doing that.
Ready? We're off. Check this out.
Over there, Gleckham's quarters. He's the master sergeant overseer of this portion of the runner. This area's pretty well guarded. It'd be hard to maneuver without drawing attention to ourselves. Hulkenberg's going ahead of us already. If we play this smart, we could catch up with her.
Okay?
So listen, here's the deal, same as before. We knock out all the guards and clear a path for everyone. Sneak up on the guards, then ambush them from behind in order to stun them. I'll help you with the face sight this time too. Okay, let's get moving.
Watch out! you! Let's do it. Nice! Whoa! Hey, you found something! Watch out!
God, just in the nick of time.
Okay then. Amazing! I don't like this. Watch out! I don't like this. Okay then. Whoa! Watch out! Okay then. Look at you! Not too shabby. I say you take it. Let's do it. Watch out! Let's do it. Well, maybe it'll come in handy. Watch out! Nice! Whoa! I don't like this.
Ah, 'tis you.
You're swifter in your arrival than I anticipated. Those guards are proving troublesome, a barrier. At the moment, there's no way through.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think we can make it past me try right now. We just get their attention somehow.
All right.
And I shall create an opportunity. I'll leave the duty of the follow through in your capable hands. Be careful, Hulkenberg.
On guard!
Right then. Yeah.
Oi!
What was that? Is someone there? Sound like some cargo toppling over. Go check it, will you?
Do!
Looks like Hulkenberg drew their attention. Now's your chance.
This is no good. Watch out! Just a sec. Yep. You did it!
As expected.
You carried out our plan magnificently, as I had no doubt you would. Guards shall pose no further
Come
threat.
on!
Oh, you can be pretty reckless for a knight, you know that. Can't argue with the results,
Why,
though.
thanks.
So we'd be wisest for me to step away before I draw any further suspicion. Luck be with you going forward.
Yeah!
And we're done. Some of the guards snoring? Guess we made them comfortable. Anyway, we secured our infiltration route, so we're good to go. Let's call everyone over and head to Glickum's quarters. Here we are. Want to take bets on what he's doing right now? Looks like he's by himself. Let's act fast.
Isn't that... Ready? Then... Ready? Understood.
What are you up to?
Some besides thinking I can just walk into Gluckhome the Greatstone. I mean, now uninvited.
What?
Oh, this guy smells like the floor of a distillery. Look at you, a little anybody else, the kid. Some sort of rare breed, aren't you? Hey, those new additions I got told about then. Doesn't matter. Here, drink up. Like I always say, two things that'll kill your sorrows are booze and bloodshed. Ha ha. My favorite to ask. Psh, you can saw it right off. Why in the hell would I do a favor for someone I ever knocked one back with? I don't think we're getting through to him. You lot, you're the same as the rest of us, ain't you? Spurned by this dog shite world. No one else to turn but Lord Luis. Me? I'm a patterpist, so I know the feeling. With Luis in command and Gleckham the Great as his side, we'll smash this world to bloody bits. And you'll be there too, yeah?
Well,
To that effect, yeah. In truth, we'd like to acquaint ourselves with our new compatriots, which requires us to procure a key to access the remaining parts of the
What
runner.
are you up to?
A key? Oh, you want to see the bridge, is that it? But, not sure if I want to hand it over to a bunch of new recruits. Ah, but our being here is all the more reason we must deepen our friendships. Such companionship will ensure we're of use to Lord Luis and a brighter future for all. Ha! Okay, how about this? We scrap. You beat me, key's yours. Sound fair? After all, power talks. Them's the rules around here. And besides, there's nothing I love better than a good brawl. Except booze. Gets me thinking back to our advance on the Grand Cathedral. Beautiful justice it was, seeing those platypus-hating bastards get pulped by our cannons.
What?
This is the guy Luis ordered to lead the bombardment? Truly serendipitous. We shall accept his challenge. After all, we've just been handed the reason we cannot
Let's
lose.
do it.
We'll beat him before the guards outside wake up, just like we did the others. Let's get this over with and quick.
Oh, been
Look
waiting
at
for
you! Take some guts to agree to that without pissing yourselves. Let's see if you can understand the might of Gluckham the Great.
this. You want to scrap with me, eh? Hey, you've got guts, that's for sure. Let's see how much of them we can smell.
Why do you have nipples on your little coat?
If we don't shut this guy down, this is gonna get messy.
Come on, come on! Let's see some blood. Here I come, whelps. Come on! Kill or be killed.
Ty's Mace in a daze. He's gonna have trouble aiming.
A favor, if I
They
may.
will fight with pride.
He won't land any attacks like this.
This'll do.
We need to figure out their affinities first.
Let's try this.
Ice magic knight! Behold, we stand together.
Forward!
Falconbird's ploy exposed a new weakness.
Come on! Kill or be killed.
I need this. I'll use what I must.
I'll give you all
Come
I've
forth,
got.
royal soul. Take this!
Now,
Let's do this!
On your guard!
Ah! go, whelps. Felt that one.
Satisfactory.
Victory is ours. We'll be taking that key as promised. And he's out. Out like a lamp by the looks of it. Perhaps we went too far? No, I guess it could just be the alcohol. I had no idea he was the one responsible for the attack on the Grand Cathedral. Sounds like he sought his revenge. I have no sympathy for the man. Among those who lost their lives in the attack, there were a great many Parapists just like him.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's tyranny disguising itself as justice. Luis would just as soon sacrifice an innocent as promise them a brighter future.
Now then.
This is just a discussion for a later date. For now, the key. Take it before he wakes.
Well,
You know, I kind of doubt he'd remember losing it to us. Come on, let's get to the bridge.
All right.
let's go. Yeah. Pushing forward.
Here.
Hang on, this is familiar. We're in front of the reception room the brothers showed to us.
Look.
Everyone look, that's the lift to Luis's quarters. And then per Gallica's reconnaissance, all that remains is to ride the lift. Hang on, we can't use the key we have on that lift. We need the officer's key, and they keep that one on the bridge.
That?
So the door on the bottom of the lift. Are we safe in something that leads to the bridge? Yeah, we head right through there, get the key, and then Luis's quarters are in sight.
All right.
We're a hair's breadth away. We must secure the formula and break the curse over His Highness. Captain, how about you and I go on ahead to the bridge before the others? We're more likely to be questioned if we move as a group. Then we shall await your signal and guard our rear flank in the meantime. I managed to learn the helmsman in charge of the bridge is called Cabio. Didn't get much more than that, unfortunately. Cabio watches the bridge when the ship's docked. From what I hear, he's a fan of the songstress Juna, too.
Isn't that?
The informant told us a thing about Cabio. Apparently, he once got caught in a nasty thunderstorm and messed it up pretty bad. Came away terrified of lightning. He's so averse to it that he has someone else take the helm whenever the weather gets rough. If he really hates it that much, then lightning magic should do the trick. Let's use this information to help us plan our next move. If you're ready, let's take on Cabio. We'll all be right as long as we take some steps to prepare. Good luck in there, Captain.
Understood. We're off. How about a break?
That's true.
Let's go. At last.
Bridge up ahead. We should find the key for Luis's personal quarters there. It seems like it's safe. There aren't any guards around. Wait, look. There's a window on that door. We can get a look inside from there.
First. Everything's pretty standard.
Just our luck. Of course the bridge is crawling with soldiers. We'll be spotted for sure. Well, this won't work. No choice but look for another way.
What's this?
This vent looks promising. Maybe we get through
What do you
there.
think?
You don't have any other options. Might as well try it. You good with that?
Mhm.
Phew, we made it. Made it in, but now we have a new problem. What do we do about all of them? Maybe we can sneak by all these soldiers undetected. Any bright ideas? All you, Gallica. You telling me to fetch the key all by myself? No way. For your sake, I hope that was a joke.
No.
It's not safe to call him here until we're here to route. We have to think of another way. You want to just fight him? I mean, maybe you could take him on, but no, that wouldn't work. A fight this big would draw too much attention. Luis would find out about it. Maybe a distraction.
What?
If we did that, word of it would definitely release Luis. Wait, that might actually work in our favor. I knew you'd come up with something eventually. Stay hidden. I think the others can help us.
This is bad.
This is the ammunition depot. Fire's broken out. It's gonna blow. We need backup immediately. Repeat, fire at the ammunition depot. Requesting immediate backup. Good God! To me, lads, that fire is priority 1.
Over here!
Tis the, what I mean to say is this is the pantry. We spotted an intruder. We need reinforcements right away. The fiend ate all of the dried meats, bread, and, let's see. Oh, some salted fish before withdrawing. Send reinforcements immediately.
Come on.
The hell? Did this actually come on board with an empty stomach or something? Whatever, let's go get him. 2 arms.
Give me a hand.
Hail, this is the engine room. The primary engine is out of control. I fear an explosion is imminent. All hands to the engine room on the double. Do not tarry. What's in blazes now? It's the engine room? This whole run has gone to hell. Let's get over there quick.
Hey.
Sorry to keep you waiting. How'd it go? Looks like the divergence did the trick.
All right.
Now the bridge is all emptied out. The plan worked perfectly. Others should be coming soon. Let's take out this area supervisor now when we have the opening. Oh, Lady Juna, how is it that I still long for you when I always hear your voice singing in my head? Well, looks like we heard was true. He really is infatuated with Juna. The crew here really does love the songstress, don't they?
What's your deal?
What's this? Hang on, what are you all doing all the way up here? All the guards supposed to be responding to the calls for backup. Oh, not us. We're new recruits. We've come to tour the bridge and introduce ourselves to our superior officers. New recruits? Mean the ones who Lady Juna spoke to directly? Don't tell me. Is she the real reason you're here? I'm in love with her.
Whoa.
Slow those horses, mate. That is Lord Luis's lady you were talking about, though I must admit I feel the same. She has bewitched me, body and soul. Huh. So you're that kind of, fan. Name's Cabio, the helmsman. I'm Lady Juna's most devoted fan. Whole reason I enlisted was so that I could bask in her radiant presence. Even a layabout like me used to dream big. Mine's to take the Charadrius way up and sail the starry skies with Juna at my side. Ah. Seems we've only entered the prologue with a little reverie. Our time runs short. Get the key quickly. You're right. You don't even need to fight him. He's not paying attention. Let me just go ahead and grab it. What the devil's going on over there? And why am I seeing soldiers without proper clearance on the bridge?
Huh?
There's another one? You there. State your name, rank, and purpose. I haven't been informed of any troop reassignments.
Understand?
Entering the bridge without permission is a severe violation of regulations. You'd best have a good reason for being here, or else you'll be detained at once. We have permission. Indeed, just as he says, we borrowed the key from a senior officer and sought to familiarize ourselves with this runner.
Oh.
That's about the most suspicious story I've ever heard. Hard to imagine a ranking officer simply lending a key to some grunts. I'll need to look into this. I'll have you know you're speaking to Salva, Chief of the Guards. So once more, state your purpose, and then know that your life depends on your answer. Chief, these are those new recruits. You know the ones. Wait a second, just what are recruits doing here anyway? We simply came to observe. Now we've pledged ourselves to Lord Luis. We want to know the Charadrius inside and out. Even if that were the case, this is still too strange by half. A pack of new recruits get their hands on a key while the rest of the crew is dispatched elsewhere. Well, that's... You say you've come to learn more about us, do you? Well, then I'll give you a valuable lesson on how we treat suspicious curs. The ruse failed. We have but one more course of action now. We need to take him out before the other soldiers return. 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's go.
I'll handle.
So you mean to resist? Then there is no doubt you are enemy combatants and I have no reason to hold back. I declare you guilty and I'll be the executioner.
Come at me.
Oh, in that case, I've got your back, Chief. Sorry, new guys, but no hard feelings, eh?
I'll not say it again. Military discipline is absolute. I've no sympathy for the kind of insolent devil who disobey a superior officer.
Ha! Right he is. Now brace yourself, you amateur. I'll show you how to handle a real fight.
We have to take both of them at the same time? We'd better take them out fast.
Crush Capio and Salva in 3 turns or less.
I'll wipe you out!
I'll use what I must. Gun up! Yes!
I'll ship.
Lightning!
Their weakness.
A noble's duty
your
is to
opening,
protect
Captain.
their people. Let's make an end of it.
Please allow me!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Join with me!
How I imagine this.
Perhaps not. Magic Knight! I'll run you through!
Cut them right
I'll
in their
have
weak
you
spot.
court-martialed.
All power of kings!
I
Hit their
can take
weakness.
it.
Nice move,
This
Wise
isn't
Man.
how I imagined this.
Roar!
I'll wipe you out!
No holding back! Give me your aid! No. There's no escape!
I'll see you clapped in
Power
iron!
of heroes!
We're cut them right in their weak spot.
Face me!
Louis.
Hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Nice move,
Fight is
Wise
power.
Man.
Take this!
You're here?
There! My dream.
Count Louis trusted us to handle things in his absence. How could we fail him like this?
Good. Tis done.
Not bad at all.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
I continue to grow.
Ah! I didn't know I had it in me!
We knock both of them out. Getting trounced by recruits has got to be some grounds for dishonorable discharge around here, so I doubt they'll tell anyone. I shall retrieve the key. It would be on Cabio?
Yes.
I already got it. Our work here is done. Quite the relief. Our route of infiltration has finally been secured. While we got the chance, we might as well go as far as we were able. I think we've earned a look at Luis's private quarters.
All right.
You have to make sure this is the right key. Let's head to Luis's quarters.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
All right.
It's open. Now we can get to Luis's private quarters.
No!
Wait, guards incoming. We've been noticed. We must take cover.
Sam!
Fidelio was sending me here for no reason. There's no one in sight. What the hell was that random request for backup? Can't be too careful. Stay sharp until the machinists haven't finished up maintenance.
Yes.
Understood. I'll have security tightened.
Leaving.
Let's nose it on the other areas too, just in case. Look lively. Right behind you, sir.
Whew.
I think they're gone. So we didn't get caught.
However,
They could tell something was amiss. He requested increased security too. It's fine. We secured a path to Louise's quarters. Now all we have to do is wait until the day of the soiree.
That's true.
Right. No need to push ourselves too far right now. Let's quit this place.
Now then.
Well, our infiltration route is secured. I suppose we owe our thanks to Gallica this time.
Indeed.
Having detailed information about the runner's interior beforehand made it much easier to explore. Thinking back on it, you agreed to that solo infiltration with barely a moment's hesitation. That's admirable nerve. Well, I suppose I had to make myself useful eventually.
Sure, but
If I'm honest, though, I know I complain a lot and I'm not always at my bravest, but I'm always prepared to do my best. There's no point in focusing what you can't fix. I can still help in my own way. Smallest tasks still need doing, and I'm perfect for
I
them.
got this.
You got that? You trust me with anything you need, okay?
We'll keep going forward. We won't hesitate.
Even so,
Still, the soiree is the main event. We have no idea what awaits us. We mustn't let our guard down.
Yep.
Right, once we get the formula, let's stay on our toes. Or our wings if you got them.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right.
Well, our infiltration route to Luis's quarters is secure. Now we just have to wait for the soiree. Can't imagine what kind of party a villain like him would throw. We have no clue what to expect there.
then
We should make certain we have the strength to handle whatever surprises may await us. Or we could help more of those in need. Instead of idly whiling away the hours, we should do whatever we can to ensure that our efforts are not in vain. I'm gonna sneeze. The path to Lisa's room has been secured. Use your time both in and out of town to ensure you're well prepared for the soiree.
Then. Boy, there.
Okay, let's see. You've now unlocked the Colosseum.
Boy, there. Boy, there. All right then.
Let's go.
Aha!
Whoa.
What'll it be?
Let's give it a shot.
Let's have a good clean.
Let's give it our all.
Aha!
Let's have a good clean.
What now?
All right?
Aha!
Got it.
Let's have a good clean fight.
found you.
Falling back! Nothing personal. You're going to your name, eh?
Ridiculous! I'll crush you!
Hit the weak point.
It's okay.
You hit their weakness.
Come!
That's your opening, Captain.
No.
Behold! We stand together!
Coordination is key!
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed
Let
a
us
new
clean up this.
weakness.
I'll use what I must. Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
It burns. It burns.
Hulkenberg's been burned.
Are you prepared?
If she gets hit, she's in big trouble.
Take that!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Vitus power.
You hit their weakness.
With
That's your
blade in
opening,
hand!
Captain.
Bravo!
Mission accomplished. Huh. I see. Well...
All right.
Let's see. The gambling man and the merchant's bazaar.
Let's go.
Young man.
You're not serious. Blast this heat.
Isn't this rad?
What's up?
You're the elder everyone's been whispering about, aren't you? I enjoyed the performance you gave at the Expedition of Brave. It's quite the gamble to offer a sanctuarist as your head. It took guts and probably no small amount of skill. Seems to me you've got a gift for making your own luck and swinging the odds in your favor. Take it from a gambler. Maybe you'd like to press that luck of yours. I'm running a special bet on tournament participants right now. Care to take a punt? Give it a shot. Are you serious? If you lose money here, who knows how far it'll set us back? Oh, I'm such a fairy friend, have I? Can't have that. How about you decide after I've explained it, though, alright? It's a bet on the rank of a certain young elder candidate. That would be you, mind. Your wager is... You know what? How about you pick it yourself? If you're successful, I'll pay you back double. You're betting on yourself to see how well you think you can do in the tournament. Interesting idea, isn't it?
Huh?
You serious? What's the catch? What are you thinking? I'll give it a shot. Nice one. Besides, if your goal is to be king, you gotta take some risks.
then.
Let's gamble. What rank do you think you can reach by August 13th? Somewhere between 20 and 11. Excellent. So how much are you wagering? Fascinating. And with that, the bargain is struck. Check the results in 7 days. And don't forget, you've got to come back here to collect your money.
This grand.
All right then.
Let's go.
Oi.
Wonderful. Oh, this blooming heat. Wonderful.
A masked woman on Anglers Inn Square.
Gone clammy all over. What am I gonna do? Grand, isn't it?
You there.
Do you know what lies beyond these waters? The island, the homeland of the Mystari. Someone born far from shores have always longed for it. It's there. In truth, I do not know. I can only yearn for it from the outside. When we're on the mainland here, we are nothing but pagans. Do you understand what I mean? If you are interested, I will speak. It's decided. Shall we head elsewhere? Pagan, of course, we did not choose that name willingly for ourselves. Our religion is simply not the one the state endorses. The Sanctus Church and other tribes are painfully closed-minded. They reject us and wish only that we would disappear from their country. You don't have a very good impression of other tribes, do you?
You see.
Is the feeling not mutual? People of any tribe reject cultures that are different from their own. It's not only a matter of religion. Each tribe has its own unique customs, do they not? Such as?
What kind of...
What do you think? Have you heard of the Ujif custom of cremation? The Ujif tribe burn the bodies of their dead and keep the fragments of bone that remain in an urn. For people like the Sanctus, for whom burial is the norm, even for us Mystari, the true meaning of such a ritual is impossible to grasp.
Which is why.
For the Mystari tribe, rather than cremation, we only have our religion. When others could not comprehend that, thus we became pagan. As long as the state religion exists, we will never be accepted. Our teachings, our culture, our dignity, none of it. In one sense, it is the island's reason for existence. This country is full of those who would reject our very being, after all. And so in order to remain steadfast to protect our faith and our gods, we need that island to act as our support.
All right.
Goodbye.
You were not cruel to me, not like the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, I guess the operation's all done, so it's just going to be like virtues and stuff. Virtues and bonds from now on. Right?
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm just incredulous.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. I got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time?
I am gladdened.
Great. Come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here. We've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all of the entrances to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them right throughout town. No birdie warning us to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on other things, on the far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Like your political opposition? Something like that, and they're fairly powerful, I'm sorry to say. When one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Barden?
Huh?
Sir Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe that Martyria will be attacked?
What now?
One ought to be prepared for anything, do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had a cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words,
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gastro.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way! Hey! How dare he push a wheel laddie? Hey, you alright there? Ugh. There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Wow, Bob, the scary armor's talking, it's talking!
What?
Wait, don't be frightened! He ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? Nay, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. I've got to keep my guard up,
But then...
and I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. I've seen you in a whole new light.
All right.
Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is...
I mean, I'll confess he was the clergyman that thought would do well in the position, because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, I'm not such a good judge of character. First Lady Joanna, now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then.
If I want to fix this, I cannot show him any mercy. Which is why I've got to spy on Gastro. That's a good idea.
Nicely done.
Right, that little snoop is how I managed to get a hold of that bribe with what's been discussed.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the town.
You hear me?
Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. Well, that's reassuring.
Really amazing.
Yeah?
Glad you'd appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved. So long.
Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies.
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know. I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barden, we'd finally have some peace and quiet.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Haven't hung out with Brigida in a while.
If you can, not be much obliged. Don't say shy. Idiot.
Hey, mister.
Just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there's a place I'd like to go. I'll go over where you're going.
You.
You go to such lengths for me? Then will you come with me? No problem. Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. What's the church doing?
so reductive.
Do you not know the connection between the church and igniters? They make it so that we get along in the depths of this filth. Apparently this faction is based in a small village, fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors, and once they go to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg for her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on out. Please think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. She's suspicious of me. I'll need to tell her the truth, but she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered to not take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Ha! You expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how it must be, then I'll spare no expenses to you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You would slaughter a village.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. Try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if it doesn't work, then I'll murder them and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You'll come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. She led me onto the runner she lives, and then we went to their base. Brigida stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
I'm Brigida. I am the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us igniters, but I keep refusing them. Ha! The church has been here? Several times? They never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters could face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something we ever really ever comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you selling magic igniters?
How nice!
Oh, brilliant. Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I bring in detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To spread magic igniters.
in any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you're here with me.
I'm glad to have you at my side. But
my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. I'd like to visit you.
No.
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Well then, fine, since it's you.
speaking of,
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it was a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you're willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Letter and package from Barton.
Look at this.
I wish I could do more for you, but now this will have to do. Stay safe.
Well then. All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Lovely.
Mister, is Mr. Norris there? Do you think you can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
Oh, a present, you say? And no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create? You can help, right? Calling me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colors, a truly innovative schematic.
Genius!
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest of avenues and greyest boulevards. Thank you very much. Ah yes, I've got a fine cut of wood round here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes?
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Norris is really helping us. I can't believe it. I think he'll do a good job.
Yeah.
Definitely, now that Mr. Nurse is helping. I hope it makes Miss Fabienne happy. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh,
Ahoy, young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need a hand and myself, certainly. To the honeybee!
Let's go.
Hurry, mister, let's go.
now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me to space to work.
Wow.
Wow, it's so sparkly. An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll agree.
Maria.
Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabienne, I asked Mr. Nurse to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead? Maria designed it.
Right.
Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Thank you, of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's truly a wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all those smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabienne, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. The sun is so bright my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all this. You'll come in and eat, won't you? Oh, of course, of course. It'd be quite rude to turn down a free drink, would it not?
Oh, good.
I'm glad. Mission complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, her sign made sure Miss Fabienne's okay, right? She said she liked it, but she was crying. Do people cry even when they're happy? Yes. You're right. Miss Fabienne was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You did a great job.
Oh, yay.
Do you think that makes Papa happy too?
You know.
When you gave me the pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It really makes me really happy and decided to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone's sad and troubled and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids, everyone else is suffering just like I
I'll
was.
do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too. I can sense Maria's kind determination and strong trust that she has placed in me.
I wonder if Papa is watching. I
Want to make sure that boy's feeling okay too.
Maria.
Could you come here and help me serve the food? Oh, let's go. I can't wait to eat. Oh, Coliseum time, huh?
All right then.
Let's go. Right.
What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Really? I found new power. New skills, new possibilities.
All right.
Aha!
What now?
Knew it.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Aha! Fight on!
Isn't that...
What'll it be?
incredible? Right?
Come on, come on.
All right, let's show him what we can do.
Witness our strength. I must be sure. I need witness our secret technique.
Coordination is key! Run if you want, but you can't escape my aim. You first.
Let's the next one's yours.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Come! Strike me if you dare. You need training.
Dodge, Hulkenberg.
Only a flesh wound.
Poetry in motion.
Is that all?
On me, we go together.
We'll team up!
We cannot relax yet.
Run! Moving to the rear. Give me your aid!
Please allow me.
Last one!
Huh. Promising.
Vitus power. I've got my own tricks.
Observe the enemy. Join with me.
Coordination is key!
Still standing, I see.
Let us clean up this mess. Witness our strength. Formidable indeed.
Let's do this!
On your guard.
Okay.
I'll trust my back to you.
Bravo!
Look at you.
All right.
Fight another day.
Not moving at all, huh?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
What can it be?
Oi there!
What now? I'll show you the essence of truth.
With these fists, I strike for justice!
Huh. Perhaps this suits me best.
All right then.
Let's go.
Oh-ho! Fight on!
Gonna be tough.
What'll it be?
Ah, overworld combat.
Come on, come on.
I knew I could win. Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
That'll do it.
I can feel greater power.
Such skill.
Price on the money. Bravo!
Nice.
Look at you.
All right.
Fight another day.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Closure.
That's fine.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
What now?
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
The freedom of a wanderer.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on.
Of course.
Really?
Oh.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power.
All right. All right.
Oh! Fight on!
What?
What'll it be?
At last. What?
Come on, come on.
All right. Let's show him what we can do.
Wind!
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with pride.
That's your opening, Captain.
By this power. You better be sure. Here's through! I'm tired. So sleepy. What?
Captain
Come
Dave.
forth, Royal
He's
Soul!
gonna have a hard time landing hits.
No. Here.
Captain
Seeker!
Dave. He's gonna have a hard
Is there
time
another way?
landing hits.
I'm racing!
Not what I wanted to do.
Captain, your attacks have been weakened.
You better by this power. Scour!
You hit their weakness.
It's come forth,
That's
Royal
your opening,
Soul!
Captain.
Come on!
Captain, your attacks have been weakened. You hit their weakness.
I come forth,
That's
Royal
your opening,
Soul!
Captain.
Wind! It burns.
Is everyone okay?
I can't give
Try
up
to heal
now.
up. The captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up.
This'll do.
Captain, you've
By
been
this
burned.
power.
You'll take more damage this way, so be
Scout.
careful.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Wind! Last one!
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Take it! Let's try this. By this power. Here's through!
You hit their weakness.
Let's
That's your opening,
Come on!
Captain.
That was close.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Bravo!
Look at you!
All right.
Fight another day.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Almost time for that soiree.
Well then. All right then. Let's go. Right. All right then. Let's go.
Yeah?
Hey, you. Simply amazing. Well met, eh?
Say.
Oh, this ripping this is.
The ferryman on Seabury Street.
How grand. Yeah? Oh my.
Hello, we've arrived.
Brawlhaven's famous ferry tour. You can learn all about the city and enjoy the sights at a relaxed pace. Fancy ride on my ferry? I'll give you a guided tour of Brawlhaven for only 1,500 reeve.
Whoa.
Behold, but don't do anything rush. Now levitating before your very eyes are Brawlhaven's famous water spheres. The sea does some interesting tricks in these here pods where there's floating spheres of magic water splitting in two or going all sideways. Some who sail in there here clutch their pearls when they see them, but for those who call Brawlhaven their home port, we're proud of our waterways and floating sea water.
Oh, yeah?
Does seem like you need a boat to get anywhere here. Aye, the streets aren't as wide as the capital and it's hilly terrain to boot, but thanks to strange currents to flow backward, you can get anywhere by boat. Around here we got a saying, downstream when in haste. Ride the flow of the water and you can get from one end of town to another in no time at all. I suppose it's not uncommon for people to get lost in the opposite direction of where they're headed, at least when they're new to the area.
Awful.
I don't know if that's convenient or just the opposite. Everyone's got its quirks, I think. You know what they say, home is where you make it. If you ask me, the water spheres are part of the charm, and the city's more magnificent for it. Grand Trad doesn't hold a candle to old Brawlhaven. Alright, here we are. Do come back and spend some time relaxing on my ferry again someday.
All right. Well then. All right then.
Let's go.
Wonderful.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? So about checking on my home village, I was wondering if now is a good time for you to join me.
Thank goodness.
You will? Thank you. In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You've met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is my good friend from back home, should arrive any moment now. He's late, and you've come all this way too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where we grew up. It was a beautiful village full of flowers. Not wealthy, but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently I had been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The one who took me as my mother is all but blood. She's Parapis. I'm Nydia. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me. She was always so proud to call me her son. She sounds kind.
Yes.
Oh, she is. So kind as to sounding. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the time she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. That's why I started conning, you know. I decided I'd give any miscreant scum who took advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell, each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was more than I'd meant to say. We'll save your village.
It'll be fine.
Thank you.
I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her too, strangely enough. I'd forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone, so thank you for listening. I can sense Alonzo's deep-seated gratitude.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
Hear me!
Is Kukulus here?
Well, well, well.
Why, welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients? You can drop that, Kukulus, or I beg your pardon. Shall I say Alonzo?
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Do you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I, except you're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. Your associate, the one you meant to meet here, it took some doing. We managed to squeeze a few details out of him about your family.
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would there be any fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Distraught Alonzo and I rushed by a carriage to his hometown. We arrived at the village near Browhead. It's set ablaze.
Mother!
A man, he asked if Alonzo's mother was here. Don't speak, mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son, and I love. Mother, I'm sorry. This is my fault. You were always so sensitive.
Live on.
Mother.
Can you hear me? Please say something.
Mother.
Hey!
The landowner and the servant told us it was you. They were chumming it up to the landowner to suck this village dry. And now you've put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
How dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money. I didn't. Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Oh, wait, please take the money. Use it for the village and to bury her.
Devil.
The only one who belongs in a grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead. Burn in hell, you damn parasite. The villain always strikes where it hurts most. In the family and at home. I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing the one themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by revenge? No. I was simply, unequivocally a fool. She told you to live.
Why?
Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Alonzo refused to move or even stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, his story got really dark. Fuck.
Well then. All right. Where to?
go.
Damn it all. You've come.
To be frank with you, there's been an incident. Thankfully, nobody died, but they surely could have. And I know the crafty fellow who did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner, so I'm thinking of striking a deal with him. But you know, the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiation. Just be yourself.
What?
Be myself, you say. And what, just to face the problem head on like there's nothing to be afraid of? Just be honest to a fault? It certainly seems a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. Gotta play the hand I was dealt. Many thanks to you. Won't you come with me?
Thank you, truly.
I thank you for being here. I've made up my mind now. Come on.
Listen to me.
All of you, someone here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt, but this is treason.
Hear me?
The traitor should come forward immediately. Did you want to become a governor so badly you would go this far, Sir Gastro?
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this?
I know who it was.
Oh, I'm done listening to you and all your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious the fire is Barden's own plot?
So?
Yes, Barden, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you.
What did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look what's happened to your town under his rule.
Seriously.
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place your town or
Let's
theirs?
do this.
Furthermore, is this the man in any way fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it. Oh yes, you will. The people should decide, just like with the king. Ha! Well, that fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assumed you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur! Stay calm.
What?
I hear you.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped into them.
Am I understood?
You all understand that? I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it.
You're a great help indeed.
I thank you. Nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me, even the wee ones. They're even more scared than we thought I was. Thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Hey, tell me, Drew, have I erred when it comes to my methods? I'm leaning towards yes.
But then...
But whatever should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you something. I have no choice but just to hope they'll come around. My duty is to protect the Weans from the rampant villainy. Let's think of another strategy.
Well then.
Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with. Hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
Still, though.
The vote will be held soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Worry not. I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be.
All right then.
Let's go.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking of the UG village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now.
Yes.
Alright then, I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari,
It is me, Haizme. I've returned and I have something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of this village.
just
Although, I should warn you now, you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I don't mind.
Got it.
my thanks.
Thank you for bearing with me. Haizme, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the ears weren't any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is
He
this?
is
He's a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the turn of the throne. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, is that why you come back to the village?
no.
No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he liked the hill. I know it's not something the village would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please,
Alright, thank you.
here.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. Brings them back memories. Of course, having shaking the trees, I get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whinging to Tadari about it. Adorable. Ha, having trouble imagining it? The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was... Oh, hey, Sparkster, thank you for the raid. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh,
Do you hear? Not very welcoming.
well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Haizme.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed? Thank you. Master Tadari? The urn! The urn of bones! It's gone! What? What is the meaning of this? A fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. I can hear you, you know. I'm sorry, Haizme. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still ejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind, I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my sole salvation. It's been a long time, hope you're doing well. It's been up and down. Is this from the same creators of Persona or found? This is by... this is an Atlas game. It's by the creators of Persona. Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned? Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
Apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief, no, as one who would see justice done. There is an unease in the village. For today, I think it best you leave. Very well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I knew some prominent RPG creator was involved in this project. It's the director of Persona 3, 4, and 5, the composer, and also the character designer. It's Persona, but not. It is the day before Luis's soiree. Let us do what we are able, then simply wait. We've done all that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. I wonder if we'll really find the formula within Luis's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
I gotta go to bed. I have work in the morning. Good night. Well, thanks for stopping by either way. I don't know how much longer I'll be. I got work in the morning myself. I want to get to an important story point before I call it tonight. But thank you for showing up. And no, I still have not figured out how to get chat replay to work. So anybody watching the VOD, no, I'm not pretending to somebody in chat. I need to figure out how the hell they get chat replay to work again.
So?
Like it or not, today's the last day you'll have free time. Take care of anything you need to do before we infiltrate Charadrius. But we did! Galk, what the hell are you talking about? Spend time with Stroll in the Merchant's Bazaar.
Alright then.
Let's go. Young man.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Alright. Regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems this merchant reached out to Lord Hydron. I'll have to go out to the Grand Cathedral to negotiate. If you have time, would you accompany me? Yeah!
Thanks.
And let's make for the world capital. I hope this turns out for the best. I've been informed about the land. Oh wait, this is the upper crust guy. I've been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if you'd only informed me of your assets. What are these documents? The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you've become a landowner.
Worry not.
This countryside land, yes. But this price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner. Then am I right to presume this land still has tenants? Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them, the choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, wouldn't you say? The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details. This land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim at your convenience.
No.
It matters, actually. Something's off.
Yeah.
Right. If there are already residents here, I'd be introducing conflict by moving the Hollands on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves the title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that? Stick to your ideals.
Stroll.
You.
You remembered my partner's parents saying.
Apologies.
I do apologize, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. Do you know what a refusal will do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know that this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counteroffer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital. 100? Vacant or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You're surprised? I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries. Clever.
Right. No, then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it to come to light you were trying to scam us. Surely you won't threaten me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I have simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You May as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it.
Fine.
You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles, and my heroes.
Now then.
Now, Lord Hydron, so we put ink to parchment.
What then?
Young master, you used your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital. Your generosity for us goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, the ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is the shield in these people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what values does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I'm sorry, though. I know you wanted House Haliatus to arise again.
But that's...
No, you have shown us the way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It has been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could express to have served such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
Sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leo, pardon Lord Stroll.
Thank you.
It is with our utmost gratitude that we accept those accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Haliatus and serve its new lord proudly. Rangif, everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
And thanks to you as well. I couldn't have made it through without you. It was all you. You're a genuine friend, you know that.
You know,
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself. I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me.
Now. A new power.
New archetype? One more rank and he's done.
got it, Father.
Oh, the samurai? Oh, shit. Oh. Fuck yeah. That's great.
Well,
I should visit my parents' grave, though I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangif. I even found a merchant my father knew as well.
That's...
Your father would tell us all to stand at the time. If there was ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital.
Huh?
In Grand Trad, but that's... pay me no mind. But before we return, should we tour your new accommodations? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. I can't do that. Well, if anyone's going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time?
Thank you, truly.
I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. And when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought that I had the upper hand, showering him and those he associates with, but they'd been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is cuckooless and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. I'm so sorry. As if I have any right to be sad. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He only caused torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up in my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Samuel.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Whoa, no! Die, they said. In all my waking hours and all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, then I have to. Your mother wouldn't want this.
No.
My mother's...
Mother
wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins? Why? Why do you not blame me? Make amends by living.
That's...
Live to atone, not atone, not by dying? I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me, I think I can go on living just a little longer. Rank 4.
This is what you and Mother wanted, right?
I have not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person, like how my mother was, and I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. At last.
Right, everyone. The soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Louise is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Louise together. Let him know we showed up. Except in Gallica, of course, she stays hidden so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain in Gallica will slip out with all speed and head for Louise's gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg, I will keep tabs on Louise and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Louise's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness, the Prince, and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone amongst Louise's best. Sorry to put this all on your shoulders, but we believe in you. Do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, all of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. Please have voices on this. This is major.
Sharp soldiers all.
Thank you.
They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minding our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner. What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Tell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuarist forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
I guess it doesn't matter. Follow me, this land may be safe.
And I will guide this land to salvation.
The false prophet Forden would doom us all. Glory to Count Luis!
Hanging the sanctuarist wasn't enough, eh?
Their hatred for the church runs deep. They show promise.
Dash it all, boy. That was close.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party. Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Okay, it seems like my opportunity to slip out. Rank 23. Right. That's really funny that we kicked Gladell down a peg after insulting him. Literally.
All right.
You made it so far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We're smart to do this in one night with soiree. The lift to Luis's quarters are over there. Hang on, there's guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching this door. I don't have to look in this way though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around. Hey, come here a moment! Wait, what are you doing? You heard the alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the security measures, extra security measures are working in order. What's wrong with you? Something you got you worked up? Ah, right. The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio's on duty, isn't he? What's he locking the door? Well, I heard someone say Lady Junette might enter the bridge. Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah!
That's great. This is our chance.
No way!
No, the key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow? We're just talking about some extra security measures. Oh, this isn't good. What do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please? Strong, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Ooh.
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Halia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strong.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
The brat's nowhere to be seen.
I love that they could
Let's go have a
pan
look
over
at
to
the
him.
actor.
Panning over to him after it's like, I'll take them over the sycophants was really brilliant. This right, the girls will come back. We missed the opportunity, won't get another.
What?
For the strangest sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards. Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second, you mean the runner's taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're getting speed. What's our course? Hang on, this is bad. We're gonna change the flight path. We'll run straight into that sphere of water. That whole area is thick with distortion from the maglev. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion's gonna have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now.
Phew! Close one. What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
No, no Gallica!
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? We're still on the side of the Charadrius? The Charadrius? Wow, I knew this thing was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown into the hole. Failures aren't an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do? Huh? Did you?
You're serious, like it ready. We ride together, we die together. Lucy's quarters are straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing section using the scaffolds.
Here we go.
Blade riding the outer walls. Use L to control the protagonist while he's on a sword. Use the areas normal to the scaffolds. You'll automatically jump between the scaffolds. However, if you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall. Be on the lookout for scaffolds and head for Luis's quarters. Fantasy's dead.
Is it happening?
I see.
Okay. Gangway! Sweet! No. This isn't happening. Do not.
That Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 remake's looking pretty good.
Look at you! I knew it! Ah! Look at that! All right!
We actually made it. We got to Luis's quarters. I thought we were gonna die there. You'd be so reckless.
This is no good.
Uh-oh, I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Oh, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry! Ah! Just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have been plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So here we are.
And yet...
This room's really beautiful, huh? He's got some special spell notes so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay.
Books on books and about magic here. With a collection this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be speculating on his hobbies. Doesn't look like the formulas on the shelf, so let's look elsewhere. Quite the art collection he's got here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the Charadrius.
Incredible.
It's enough to just walk around the runner. This painting really helps put in perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it originally was developed by the State Army, and Luis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. You don't think he hid the formula behind one of those paintings, did you? Nah, still, this place is immaculate. Not a dust mote in sight. It's a mark map with different routes. Looks like it shows the Oceania area.
Check this out.
There's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird. I've never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? Wonder why. I'm seeing several books of magic stacked on the shelf. No formula yet. Definitely noticed something about the spells, though. Where the heck is it? Oh, we just have to keep looking. Magic book, magic book. Oh! Not the magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse formula is hidden somewhere? Like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something? Nope, wishful thinking. Let's look for it somewhere else. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before.
Look.
Are these royal flowers? The one Luis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in his room like this, it's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will fit inside his crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince. Can't get it open. It's like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's visit this later. What is it? Found something? Hold up. Is that...
Look!
That's the same novel you... Oh.
You have. But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Impossible.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box! What are you doing here?
I was looking for something.
Looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it. Hmm? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you plotting?
What exactly are you plotting?
I'm sure you'll come to see it's mutually beneficial. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads. Hey! Oh!
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the Gauntlet Runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Ugh, out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey! Del! Look! The Charadrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good.
Remember, stop. We're almost at the time we have to chase him. Let's hurry after Juna and Gludel.
What now?
Wizard!
New skills, new possibilities.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
I see. I found new power.
All right.
As soon as this whole thing is over, I'm gonna stop the stream.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Was that? Mm-hmm. No! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Resant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler!
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king.
So,
who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
you have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you.
Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked?
You're not invincible!
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O Lodestar, who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song!
Oh!
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
Oh, nice.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Along with its own skills, the masked dancer archetype could equip different masks to use additional skills. The Seeker's mask is currently equipped. To obtain a new mask, visit special experiments in academia.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! Howling wind! You hit their weakness.
I will fight with
Don't
pride.
let up now.
Let's go. Light!
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Gale!
I'll try this power. Flare!
With me now, Hector!
You can take a shot at their weakness. Howling wind! You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Don't let up now,
Light!
Hit their weakness.
I'll give you
That's
the
your
performance
opening,
of a
Captain.
lifetime.
Gale!
Let's work together. Come forth, royal soul. Flare!
Stay strong, Hector!
This is just what I need!
Howling wind! You hit their weakness.
I
Don't let
am
up now, Juno.
your rightful
Light!
king! Oh, that hurt! Help! Help me! I
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
Aha!
What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat. My tongue. My lips.
You...
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Nah,
Anyway,
that's too
I'd say
easy.
this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
If looks could kill, the king's magic would stop him.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy would have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the king's rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems we're in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Glad to clear your doubts.
I'm glad we've cleared your doubts.
Results are all that matters to me. Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
The reputation I gained that the expedition served me. All that remains is break the king's curse using the formula. And we're ranked 20.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me. You're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were
his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
Fine by me.
Sure, fine by me.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
New ally, Juna. Juna, the kingdom's premier songstress, has become your ally.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
I guess since Gallic has strong determination and resolve.
Gotta get back on track. Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
Advice a friend. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
She should be at the church. Let's hurry.
Whatever. I can't believe it's stupendous. Oh, God.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
Oh.
Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brilhaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis. but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take June out in public, we might attract the crowd. We can't risk Louise catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. And then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Can I go to bed now? Just wake it up.
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fire's chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
You can change your add members to your party from the party menu for a sex form a group of 4. Note, reserve members gain less experience at the end of the battle than active participants. You can never remove the protagonist.
So?
Less rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just constantly get our strength back for now. Yep, I'm going to do just that. Thanks all for coming out. Thank you to Sparkster for the raid. If you like the stream, give me a follow here on Twitch. I'm MugiwaraJM, all one word, except for I'm not, which is Mugiwara_JM and MugiwaraJM on Facebook. And if you want to see more gaming content from me and my friends, you can go check out Super Bonus Round. It is my Let's Play channel. We are currently going through Shadow the Hedgehog, Persona 3 Reload, and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, along with some other playthroughs coming down the line. Also on that channel are the Binging the Devil's Fruit, which is my One Piece podcast, where I go through the One Piece manga every 2 weeks with Austin, 5 or 6 chapters at a time. And we also, in between, do the movies and specials. And also, I have a new podcast project coming out soon called Super Award Round, where it is an annual podcast series where my friends and I go through games, movies, TV shows, anime, books, pieces of media for the past year, and we award the best of the best and the worst of the worst. It'll be going out as soon as I finish editing the first part. I imagine by the end of this month at some point. I have not decided yet. I've just been so busy. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll be back next week at some point for some more Tales of Graces F. We're going to come to the end of that soon. And also, we're pretty far along in this too. The goal is to finish Tales of Graces before Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive comes out. And then after I'm done Metaphor, I'm going back to not only the Final Fantasy Marathon, but with Metroid Prime 4 actually coming out this year probably, it's time to fire up the Metroid Marathon as well. But I put those to the side because Metaphor and Tales of Graces are beefy. And I'm enjoying the hell out of both of them. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you guys next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.